Hi everyone, and welcome to the next section of this memory book video. So this is where we're going to make the binding. So I've got a piece of card that is 11 by 8.5, and I'm going to start scoring at intervals. So it is 1.5, 2.25, 3, 3 3/4, 4.5, 5 1/4, 6, 6 3/4, 7.5, 8 1/4, 9, and 9 3/4. Okay, so this is going to be the binding, and there's so many different ways that people do this, so I just thought I would show you what I do. So what I tend to do is just pinch the first one together, fold it over, so that's our first hinge. So then we miss a gap, and then we pinch the next one, and it will fold quite easily on the score lines. So again, we just pinch it and fold it in both directions, and it will hold okay. So there's our second one. So we leave one line and then we pinch at the following line. And then again, leave one and pinch one. So that is going to give us 4 pages. It's also going to give us a good gap between each page, and what is important is that we have that gap so that we can fill it with things, fill it with different pockets and folders and things like that. So that gives us that ability to do it. So we turn this over now. And what we're going to do is we're going to put tape on. So the tape that I use for holding the mountain folds together, I'm going to put quite near the top of the crease. And because this is quite thin, I'm going to put 2. We've got a 3/4 inch, rise on each side of the mountain. Okay. So that is going to be together. So we miss one, which is going to lie flat, and then we put in, actually what I'll do is I'll show you, if I use the red tape, so this is the one that is going to lie flat onto the book. So this is going to hold the spine in place. Okay. So then we can miss one, and then we can put in 2 more strips of this, which will hold the mountain together. Lost my... There we go. And then we have a flat bit that will stick to the book. And then we leave a gap. And we have our 2 strips here. I found initially that using different colours or different widths of tape really helped me visualise and get it into my head how to make the spine, how to make it so that it would, I didn't do all the folds wrong, and I didn't, you know, glue it wrong and things like that. So this technique really helped me just by using, as I say, different colours of tape or different widths of tape. So now we miss one, and then we do 2 strips here. So I'm going to pull this together so that you can see it when it's finished. So as usual, I'm just going to burnish the tape so that it's all flat. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove these ones. And fold that down. And fold that down. And fold that down. And fold that down. Okay, and there you have it. Look, there are 4 perfect spines. So on the back we have got just to put the tape onto here, but we've already put the tape on the other bit, so that's going to be very secure onto the main book. Now at this point you can add tape to the actual hinges. There's different ways of doing these books. Some people find it easier to do the pages and decorate them and, you know, do all the embellishments and things and then add them onto the book. Other people find it easier to put all the pages in place and then decorate and, you know, make up the pages. So let's just do this while we're here. The important thing here is that where you put the tape on, it should be near the top of the hinge, okay? So you want always to leave a bit of a gap at the bottom. So you always want this to be near the top. And you want it to be on both sides. Keep it to the top. Okay. And when you're actually putting the pages in, you don't want to push the pages right down to the bottom because you want them to be able to move. And doing this all at the wrong angle. Myself. Turn it over. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, that's good. So as I say, they're all near the top of the spine, and there is a gap between the bottom of the tape and where the fold is. So again, we're just going to go over it with our bone folder. And this is going to be where you'll be able to like turn the pages and make sure that it's flexible to do that. Okay, so we have our book base here, and what we're going to do is it needs to be centered here but also centered here. So it has to be equidistant from the top and also equidistant from where each fold is in the book. Okay, so we start off by removing one piece of tape, just one. Okay, so I'm holding this up until I check that the position from the top and the bottom and the position between each of the folds is even, and then I can stick that one down. Okay, then I can lift this up and simply peel away and lay down the next one, and then peel away and lay down the next one. And then this is the final one. And there you have it. Now, what you also need to do is, again, using your bone folder, is to crease this here, because we want this to be flexible so that the book can open and close. And we have to reinforce this crease here, just the same. Okay, so there we have it. Now, what we need are 2 sheets of card, and we're going to cut them at 8 3/4 or 6 3/4. And we need 2 of those. Eight 3/4 by 6 3/4. Now, and they get glued down here. and that's you hidden all the bits that you need to hide. So I'm just going to use wet glue here, which will be fine. So it just covers the gubbins of the front and back covers, and really just finishes that off. So you now have a blank canvas in effect. You have got a blank canvas in terms of the inside and outside covers, and in terms of whatever else you want to do. The pages, the makeup of the pages, I want to make sure this is really secure. Plenty wiggle room here. Make it straight. There we go. So there you go. That is the main structure of the book. All done. So the next thing is we are going to make the pages. Now I'm using 12 by 12 papers here, and what I have got is a bag. It's a huge gift bag, and all these cut-offs that I get when I'm making memory books, initially I'll just keep them all to the side so that I can use them when I'm finishing this off with photo mats and things like that, inserts or what have you. But I've got one bag that has got all my black, white and cream cut-offs from memory books, and I use that as scraps and testing things and all the rest of it, but it is also good for making up the little add-ins that we do. So that's it for now. Next I'm going to make the pages and look at how we're actually going to put things in the book. So bye for now.